speaking on behalf of Nancy and Galliano. 38 years ago, Nancy and her husband Galliano moved off their farm in Pemberton and settled on a block of land adjacent to Lake Clifton. Being originally from the US and Italy respectively, they were both absolutely stunned by the Australian landscape and were smitten by the wetlands adjacent to Lake Clifton. 38 years ago, much more rain fell than now. Many years into their move to Lake Clifton, they began to see the demise of the tuart trees. Their block was a flat one which had a lucerne patch. They changed their tack from raising young steers, sold their herd of cattle, decided to turn their 45 acres of pasture into bushland. At the same time, Nancy joined Peel Preservation Group, which is still going, by the way, and doing interesting things. And thus, with that group, Nancy began years of revegetation along Lake Clifton, in degraded areas by the coast, in offsets for development projects and many other projects. Nancy became interested through the Peel Preservation Group in Lake Maclarty. Lake Maclarty is a Class A reserve that often is visited by 20,000 waders and shorebirds. It is threatened by climate change and development. It is one of the most ecologically important wetlands in the region. We are still doing our best to improve that wetland so that it is available for migratory birds for years to come. So years later, Nancy and Galliano now live on 45 acres of bush. The foreshore of the lake has been substantially revegetated along many kilometres of its shoreline. Birds, kangaroos and bandicoots have returned in their numbers. And Nancy has met an interesting and dedicated group of environmental warriors. But they are getting older, still determined, the spirit is still there, but the rust is setting in. So Nancy says to anyone here who has spare time, join in an environmental group, assist in the preservation of this truly unique environment. It's a wonderful adventure.